Hi everyone, welcome back to our new session of the UiPath. So in this session, I will explain you how to use link in UiPath. So basically, when we are working with the join activity from one sheet to the other sheet or from one table to the other, and this activity when we want to merge it to one single table, so that is called as a basically link. So link is an operation or it's integration language which we use for the data processing. So it will be very useful at the time of coding or when we are dealing with the bulk of data, which is production data or in the testing data. So here I will explain you how to use link in UiPath by using one example. So as you can see here, I have already created one Excel sheet. So by taking one example, I will explain you. I have already created that script for you. I will run that script and in front of you I will create again for your complete understanding. For understanding link with UiPath, please be available from start to end of this tutorial so that you will learn very important aspect in terms of data. So here I have already created 3 Excel sheet. First Excel sheet contains the first name of the employee, location and group code. So just like I can take one example on that. Sometimes whenever we are working with the organization and HR team wants to organize any activity, these activities are in terms of game activity or any computational activity to get employees motivated. That type of scenario HR team created in a group. In that group they have merged several candidates or employees based on the frequency or the number of counting of the each group. So just like I can see here, or I can see that either first group code is 1, that is for operation, second for the finance, third is for the IT and fourth for the sales. So as you can see here, there is a 5 name is present in first Excel sheet, the location and group code. So group code is 14342. It is assigned to each individual. Here we have taken only 5 employee. If you want to have a look on the bulk data, it will look organized. Second sheet I have created on the department that contains group code and group name, so on which group each employee is following. This is also used at the time of work environment or at the time of segregation of each team in large organization. Third sheet I have created for the summary. So after running this script, it will create for me based on the group. So as you can see, first sheet contains only group code, name and the location. If I want that sheet should be displayed first name, location and the group name, so here it is available according to my scripts. Let me delete this content and run in front of you so that you will get a clear idea on this. So already deleted the content, save the Excel. Now I am running the script again. So once we look on the result, I will create this script or these activity in front of you so that you will also learn that how to create UiPath the link. So it is very important when we are working with the large organization data for the HR process or for the other process as well. So now it's run. You can see Excel open. So you can see here data is present. Now execution is completed. Let me open this Excel sheet for your reference. Now you can see I have already deleted the data that data is available for me because of my automated script. So this is at the time of crucial time, or at the time of when we are having a less amount of time, it is very important to group the segregation. That is also we can deal with the different data based on our requirement. So I am deleting this again and saving this sheet with the name link underscore data 3. Close that sheet. Let me delete all the activities and create in front of you, so that you will also learn how to create this. Now you can see I have deleted each and everything. Let's go to activity and drag Excel application scope. So in that Excel application scope, you have to mention your Excel sheet wherever is present. So here is our Excel application scope. So there is a bit challenges as well here. I will explain how to tackle at the time of your scripting, or whenever you are doing your own code for your requirement. So adding the Excel sheet. So my Excel sheet is present, link underscore data 3. You have also seen that I have already deleted my result section. Now you have added your Excel sheet. Let's take read range. So I am mentioning here as the name employee, because this is my sheet name. So employee is my sheet name. I am not mentioning anything here because I want complete data. If you want to add some part of data based on your Excel group, you can add it according to your requirement. Here I already created the variable in my previous activities or previous example. So I am using these variables. These variable types are data table. So you just have to click Ctrl+K and add your variable name. So my variable name is already created. Because of that, I am adding DT1, that is data table 1 here in read range 1. Now next, again I want read range activity. In this sheet name, I am going to add here as a department, because my second sheet name is department. And as we have did for the first read range activity, we have assigned the content to data table 1. Now I am assigning content to data table 2. Now you can see my Excel application scope covered for sheet 1 and sheet 2. Next we will need build data table outside Excel application scope. Build data table outside Excel application scope. Now we have to create our table or column name according to our requirement. I am deleting this and adding my first column as a F name, because my column is present. It's up to your requirement. It's string type and maximum length, whatever you want to keep it, you can add it, but add the name according to your column name. Second column I want to add as a, depends on my requirement. This Excel sheet contains second as a location, so I want my second column to be displayed as a location. So location is my second column and type of data table should be string. Click on OK. I want to add one more column here to be available in my summary. So I want here the second sheet gname. Gname and data type should be string. Click OK and press on final OK to close your data table activity. After creating this, we have to assign this content or the data to be third data table DT3. Sorry. Up to here we have done assigning all the data. Let's add it for the link. We need assign activity to be displayed below the data table. So in assign activity, we are going to assign or add the final data, that is DT3, which we have got it from the data table. In the next column, I have already created link data. I will explain you. So as you can see, from if we want the data from the data table 1 dot as enumerable, we have already created our data table type as a data table system dot data table. So we have to convert it to as enumerable. So when you are converting, it will not support to your requirement. So if it is not supporting to your requirement, open your assembly file, simply add this assembly to your main Excel assembly. Just click on your main XAML file and right click on that and open with Notepad. Add this assembly reference as a system.data.dataset extension in your assembly reference. Otherwise, it will throw you an warning message. So simply add this. It will resolve your warning message. Then you should add this to your argument value and in the exception. So let me explain you about this. So DT1 is your first data converted to as enumerable, join with B. A and B we are taking as an alias. So we don't want to repeat the name again and again. On a G code, I want G code is my group code dot toString should be converted because it's number equals B group code, then dot toString should be converted into number. Select DT3 load data row in the new object, then alias dot field of string fname I want. So whatever you want to display, you have to mention here fname, gname and the location I want to be displayed on my next Excel sheet. So now we have done till assign. Next we need one Excel application scope for the final output. So in that Excel application scope, we have to select again that Excel file for our third sheet, that is for result, or you can say that summary. In that I need to select as a link data 3. Next, now it's done for the Excel application scope. So it will show us and read range activity should be available here in the third data sheet. So it will complete it. Let's save this and run the process. Let's close this. we will need to add here one more read range as well, so that it will show us the summary in this. No, we want the write line activity. Write range, in that write range we have to provide the summary of Excel write range. Write range should be in the summary, and then from where I want, that is from, I am keeping as a blank, but the data should be available from in this Excel sheet. Here that is DT3. Let's save all and run our Excel. So it will open your link data 3 Excel and merge both the sheets and write it to other sheet, that is third sheet, that is for the summary. Now execution is completed. Let me open this Excel and see the result. Now you can see, according to our code, it is reflected in this summary section. So as you can see, name, location and the group name. So you can see here 4 and 4 is for the Steves and Adam, and 4 is denoted as sales team. Because of that it is available, so we can compare that with the current data. So this is all about how to use the link with UiPath. Hope you understand it. If you have any queries or comment, please comment in the comment section so that I will check and revert with the solution. And don't forget to like and subscribe the channel for the latest update. Thank you.